Hello, brothers and sisters. I'm like, welcome to my passion, my common sense. I try to keep it down, and then they do get entertainment. So it goes over 10 minutes of very, very fucking important, and not important. Liberals, libertarians, people believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT, people like. There's a lot of you motherfuckers who should not be listening to my fucking videos. Now, I'm supposed to look real cute or something, okay? But I am smooth, though. I'm a smooth Mo D, okay? Raised in the 80s in Brooklyn, New York. Welcome to Martha's Knowledge 4. If you have any questions, comments, insults, or roastments, you put it down below. I'm detestable to the degenerates. I'm detestable to those individuals with no common sense whatsoever. But of course, as I said before, I will make a video. I'm going to call this video Polygyny 2020 anyone. 2020. Because I made the video before in the past, and I'm going to go watch. It's going to be right on par, right on the same parallel of what my standards are for you to find me as a female to have a polygynous relationships, because listener's discretion is advised. Please understand that I am a psycho, indigo, schizo, okay? These things don't go together. You may say they don't go together, but I'm putting them together for you, okay? Psycho, indigo, schizo. But of course, I'm alpha at the same time. So if any females are interested in polygyny, listen carefully. These are the things that I need and I want. If you want to have a mansion, 2-car garages, and you want to make sure you be stable and shit like that, yada, 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 yada. You want a powerful fucking man. You want a wise man. That's me. There ain't nobody like me. But there are some pros and cons you may not be able to work with. And you're going to need some external sources in order to make sure I can prove certain things, because it's just not going to be you and me. The first thing, here is the things that I'm going to need. Okay? And of course, you got to be a virgin. As I said before, this knocks 80% of you females out of the box. I will not deal with you. If you are not a virgin, and even if you told me you slept with one guy, it's not going to work too well. Because I'm a sapiosexual. So I'm telling you in advance, I like intellectual stimulation, mental psychosis. So the first thing is, you're a virgin. If your father's nearby to prove that point to you, I don't trust that either. But it's good to have your father there. It's good to have your mother there. But I'm telling you right now, if you're close to your family more than who I am as a man, that's not going to work. So I'm telling you in advance, if you be in virgin, being open-minded, being creative, being focused on family issues. Okay? Family is money and family is business. Okay? That's how the Italians thought. I'm trying to keep it real simple. You obey every command. You know, if you suggest something like you would like that and you would like that, you'll get it if you're doing good. Okay, that's the first thing. Virgins, intellectual openness, obedience, okay, and of course, polygyny is what I'm talking about. So if there's one female, there has to be another in order to raise and increase funds. There is no marriage involved when you're already in a developed country. I don't understand it. You know, you got all these females. You females out there. I'm talking to you females. You do polyandry, the sense of one woman having multiple dicks. And you can't do that today. You know, there's different ways to controlling that sexual drive, because when your sexual drive destroys society, while men's really don't. Okay? Do you notice that how women get all these negative connotations on these stigmas on them, but men don't? Because it's intended for men to have multiple wives. Because you women don't know to stay with one man with a good sized penis. Okay? Alright? Now, in my past, I used to wear a strap-on dildo for women, and they would pay me for my services. It's not like I'm a small person, okay? Because I've encountered 2 virgins. But I'm going to tell you like it is. If you're already exposed yourself to pornography, and this is how you expect the man to be, try to keep it simple. Men are not complex creatures. I'm a very simple man. I don't like socializing. I don't like drugs. I like fucking video games. I like stories, great stories. I like to have open conversations of open-minded stimulation. See, my ex-wife, who was a virgin, and I lost my virginity to her when I was 31, okay? I traveled to Ethiopia for her because she was a virgin, she had her father, and she obeyed everything I asked for. If you don't obey, then you're going to get laid outside, okay, in the trash, okay. You're going to lose those family benefits. And I'm just being strong and hardcore alpha as possible. You're not going to have a strong family with a man who's weak. You're going to control that man, and he's going to be unhappy. And of course, that's up to you to control an unhappy man. But I don't want you to be unhappy. I give you a way out. But I give you 3 options. The last option, you just disappear. So I'm just trying to make that threat here. You know, you got a father figure who don't want you disappearing, and he see my video and said, I'm not responsible. Okay, he'd be like, you made him disappear. The aliens, you tell your alien friends. I say, I don't know where he at. Your wife, your daughter went somewhere else. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. I put it there on the video. Don't fuck with me trying to fuck up my life when I ain't did shit wrong. It's that simple. I give you a way out. 3 ways. Obedience. Okay, you know, there ain't no divorce, but of course we can talk away so you can leave the fucking family because the kids belong to me. I want to train the kids. I am an expert when it comes to kids because I have babysitted hundreds of kids, hundreds of women, so kids, and they were doing terrible fucking things. Terrible things that I do not wish to mention in this fucking video to their kids, destroying society. But you think you have more knowledge than me, right? So, you're gonna be a virgin. You got to have your parents live with you. You got to make sure you're good at obedience. If you're religious, oh my fucking God. Religion is completely a patriarch. I don't know where women get these ideas saying, okay, I want to be treated equal. I'm like, you're not equal. It says clearly in the Bible that the woman's not supposed to stand on the pulpit. Okay, it tells you clearly how a woman should act and how she should be treated. I know how to treat you. I know how to give body massages. I'm an excellent masseuse. I'm a healer. I'm a holy fucking man. And a comedian. Another thing, too. One thing I don't like about most women, I keep it counter, is sensitivity. If you're sensitive about your looks, you come to me, you ain't got to worry about that shit no more. No more makeup. You can wear your hair natural. I told my wife the same thing. I always complimented her, but does she compliment me? No, she didn't compliment me that much. So you're kind of forgetting that a man is doing more for you than you're doing for him. So learn how to have something in common with a man. Learn how to give compliments to a man, which most women don't. Most women are not apologetic. So if I say you did this, you have to say sorry. My wife never says, I said, please don't walk on this floor barefooted. You don't know what's in these houses. She didn't apologize. She just kept walking on the floor barefooted. And 9 times I think that my wife got possessed. I think my wife got possessed. Because I gave her the privileges of a phone and fucking a job, and I had to fill all the paperwork, you know. When I'm talking, you don't get offended by anything I say, because everything I say is easy. Over time, certain things change. So if any female who wants to hit me up with that, that's a hard fucking bone to bite on, okay? You're just going to have to know you read the description, you can follow me. But you're going to have those qualities, so those main qualities, those things that I say on one hand, it's very hard to come by. Being a virgin, being with your father. Where's your father at? Fuck your mother, because your mother is probably not trained by a father. You don't have them, so it's going to be hard for you to understand how a male thinks. You got to have things in common. You got to be clean, okay? You got to be pristine. If you're a Christian, everything should be easy, correct? Polygyny is allowed in the Bible if you want to do your research or not. So to make bigger families, you got to have polygyny, okay? You got to have order and structure. You got to have stability and discipline. But most women don't want that. They change over time. And I don't need that to happen in my life because I already had that happen too many times. Not too many times, but really once. Because in the past, I told you I didn't deal with women in relationship standards, okay? All right, I didn't have babies by them. I had my firstborn daughter was born in Ethiopia by a virgin. Okay, this is a fact, and I got videos to prove everything I got to say. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. The cons is basically you can disappear if you try to fuck with me. You may get sick if you try to fuck with me. Okay, it's like you're fucking with me because you ain't listening to me. And if you just listen, you won't get cursed. That's all. Okay, so you know what about me? Okay. I've already told you everything about me. I like everything and anything. I'm not very social. And keep that mental note. I'm not interested in if you got phones and you got boyfriend, I'm not interested in you. Okay, you smoke cigarette, and I'm not interested in you. There's a lot of shit that you got to read in the description box to know how compatible you are, but you're going to miss one thing, and that one thing, it could be a major downfall for all of us in the family. And I don't have time to deal with that psychological dysfunction. Okay? Now, to be a narcissist is what most women are, but lots of people get those things misconstrued. To have confidence in yourself is not a narcissist. I boast all the time that I was a fucking fetish gigolo, or I boast about that all the time because people don't know me. They think I'm joking when I say I don't have no videos. I got videos, okay? And your body's gonna be recorded too as well, okay? Because I got my own little fetishes. So I'm creative. So if I'm all these things and you only 3 things that I asked for, how is that gonna be compatible? I'd rather just go to another country where you have no money and then deal with you there, okay? And then start polygyny there. But of course, most men aren't thinking like this. Most men are beta cucks, so they'll do all these things for you, and then you get tired of him. Then you take him to family court. That's not how a family should work. You don't monkey branch, because if you monkey branch with the wrong person, the psychopath comes out. Then you get chopped up. Women disappear every fucking day because of stupidity. And they're not reading their intuition. Your fathers and your mothers can't help you, babies. And so how many women I talk to in another country, I get more love from another country than in America. Because I'm alpha. Just like a lot of people who don't like Trump, because he's alpha. You tell the truth, nobody gonna listen. You need strict discipline. You need some order. You need simplicity. Sex is not a complex thing, okay? Men don't like, to me, when it comes to sex, I don't like all them noises. Ooh, 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 ah, ah. No. I like it when you go, oh, it hurts, okay? And you keep your mouth shut. I don't want you looking at me in my face. I want you to look at what the connection is down there. Why are you looking at my face? An emotional connection is a sexual connection, okay? So look at what's going on inside. I don't understand how guys do that, okay? Looking in a woman's eyes, getting emotionally entangled with their emotions. I'm like, emotions destroy things. Just do things the logical way. It feels good. Let's move on. Why? Why settle so much for so much emotion when we could just be logical and have fun? Life is too fucking short. So, I've listed the things in the description box if I forgot something, okay? I'm seeking only virgins, so that knocks 80% of you out of the box. And if you want to even try, okay, I've talked to women who's even tried. I talk to women all around me and shit like that who even try to want to get in a relationship with me subliminally. I can read your messages. I'm not stupid. I'm a direct person. I repeat, I do not hold my fucking tongue. I will tell you, this is what, I'm going to tell you. If you ask me a question, if the second sister is next to us, and both of your titties are like, whose titties are more prettier? Obviously, goddamn well, subconsciously, whose titties are more prettier. If your titties are more perky in a way, you may have an advantage over her titties. I'm going to hold 4 titties in my hand. All right? And I'm going to say, these titties are succulent because her nipples are about a half an inch more longer than yours, right? But your titties are more fuller, so you might feel good when I say those about your titties. But I don't really care for titties too much. Okay? And if you have a baby, you'll be breastfeeding. Okay? I do things the natural, holistic way, okay? I like to grow gardens and shit. I want me a fucking house and 2 cars and not have any problems with some woman, one of my females fucking cheating and shit because she had a sexual secret. You was a nympho, so I had to kill your ass, okay? Because I ain't gonna kill your ass. Don't worry about that. I let them do it, okay? I let my inner Holy Spirit do it. So I'm just telling you in advance. Polygyny, anybody? Any females? Now, I did get a few hits in the past, okay? But usually I know no female gonna hit me up on this motherfucker. I'm already talking to already females in other countries and shit. I got no time. Innocence is very important to me. I have 2 daughters. My daughters don't say nothing negative about me. When they know for a fact I say, you say anything negative, I got a list of negative things to say too. That sounds childish. Only a childish motherfucker will say that. And I say, hey, I give it some time. I don't talk around my daughters that much. I say, get educated, kick to your health. I tell them everything they need to fucking know. And if they choose certain things, that's their path. I do not control people's lives. And people think you're a controller. I said, no, I don't. I give you an option. You got options, baby. You got options. But what you don't do is cheat while you're with me. What you don't do, everything is tracked. So that's another thing you might not like too, bitch. I track everything. I don't trust you. Everybody has some sort of insecurity. I gotta track everything. I say, where's your phone at? Okay. But you may think that's abusive. No, it's not abusive. I'm not being clever. Why would I be clever when I'm fucking smart as fuck? Most women don't desire a motherfucking man who's that smart. You know, I ain't got no time for that. You may think I'm controlling, but I'm not. But let's go on. That's all. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or even roasters, just you know how to find me. Just skedaddle down there and that you know. But of course, as I made this video before in the past, okay, if you try to get into my ass, that will be your ass. Okay. All right, so you got to be careful with psychopaths like myself. I'm a psycho indigo schizo, but I don't do blood. Okay, I don't do blood. I don't do stabbings and killings. But I may say women disappear all the time, but I ain't did it. I lose memory of the females that I used to talk to. My memory is short when it comes down, and my temper is fucking short when it depends on what it is. Depends on what it is. Like somebody try to control me physically, I'm gonna fuck you up. Okay, but other than that, I let you do what you want to do, but you got options. You gotta think of the options and the consequences. Don't try to overthink the master. It's not very wise, because I hold a lot of secrets. Okay, not bad secrets, but only bad secrets for those who are bad. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You gotta think negative in order for me to get the blessings. All right. Other than that, that's all I wanted to say. So polygyny, anyone? Okay. Have y'all saw my daughters lately? I do have 2 daughters, by the way. Okay, so just wanted to make that very clear. Red flags, women. Don't do it. This ain't no Me Too movement. The white daddy ain't gonna save you. I'm Ted Bundy, fucking Charles Manson, your ass. As a matter of fact, I'm more like a Heaven's Gate. You go to heaven, okay? Real quick, okay? So don't fuck with me. Stay the fuck away. If you ain't no virgin, you ain't got no father, you ain't got no communication skills, you don't have nothing in common with me, you gotta at least be innocent. If you ain't got nothing in common with me, at least be willing to learn. Jesus Christ. If you get tired of something, then you better find a creative way and I can help you. I would like to find a way that we can do something different sexually. I was like, okay. You suggest things, that's cool with me. Gotta be open and creative. You focus on family, you get more things. You focus on family, you get more things. The kids grow up and they want to help the family, they put their income. Everybody has to work. I don't have to work because I'm the master. Okay, don't look at me so you never have to work. I said, because I'm special, motherfucker. You ain't special until you get a certain age and I can help you. Okay? When you get a certain age and the kids get a certain age, boom, all our minds come together. Okay? But if you don't want to work together and you got selfish, ulterior motives, you're not compatible. That's just a warning. That's all. Peace.